Hard times can happen to any one of us. United Way of Eastern Maine is dedicated to making sure that our communities least fortunate have the opportunities and resources to be safe and cared for. I am honored to introduce the story about Brian, truly an incredible transformation made possible by United Way of Eastern Maine and our community partners.
Brian now is 16 years old. He has an autistic disorder, so a lot of the sensory issues and being able to manage himself in social situations were very challenging for him. It was approximately 4 to 5 years ago. He was acting out. He was very angry, so he was hitting his grandmother and he was hitting me. When the event at Stockton Springs Elementary School had happened.
Shortly after 8:30 in the morning, police say Randall Hoffland walked into a 5th grade classroom and took 11 students hostage.
Brian was one of the kids that he grabbed and held him hostage with a gun and held the gun up to his head.
Police officers arrived, secured the school, and Detective Andrews began talking to Randall, which time he let students go, and then he himself came out and he was arrested.
And after that, things kind of blew up. You could call it the pin in the balloon. Felt like we were at the bottom of our barrel at that point. Somebody had suggested to try out the Big Brothers Big Sisters program because they will find what they call as a match with Brian. His name's Jeremy Pesco, and he's just a godsend.
He's taught me almost everything. He's taught me manners, besides the most important social items, like interacting with other people, how to interact with them, what to say, and a bunch of different stuff.
How to kick butt at magic.
How to kick butt at magic, because
Brian's changed dramatically since I met him. I'd say socially, most of all. I mean, Brian was quite shy. Didn't like to do a lot of different things, but he trusted me immediately. There was no barrier, there was no fighting. It just was, whatever you want to do is cool with me as long as we can do something together. Most of the time we come here to the game loft.
Just recently we started going to the YMCA.
Oh, that's right.
To get buff.
If it wasn't for the Big Brothers and Big Sisters program and the Game Loft, Brian would be in another home right now. He would be living with somebody else because I wouldn't have been able to control him or get him where he needs to be.
Since I've been working with Brian and Jeremy, I have seen the match be incredibly secure with how Jeremy supports Brian. I am able to watch how Jeremy really pushes Brian to be held accountable to his school attendance, to his schoolwork, to his responsibilities around his house with his mother. And it's really an amazing thing to watch.
Try to do that same thing with your back.
I am so thankful for the Big Brothers Big Sisters program and to the Game Loft for stepping in and helping me with the Circle of Care program.
Circles of Care is a program that started about 2 years ago, and it actually started with Brian. Every kid needs a circle of care. They need a group of adults and older teens that will check up on them to see how they're doing, to bat ideas around, and to really help the kid make a decision.
A big brother's influence on a little is enormous. I don't know if a lot of these matches realize that.
Big Brothers Big Sisters is a very good program, and I love it, and because of it, I became a person that I like. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm saying.
That's a great answer. Big Brothers Big Sisters has definitely played a pretty huge role in my life. I was a little growing up. It was definitely very impactful for me. I have a huge thank you to the United Way of Eastern Maine. They've done a tremendous thing in supporting Big Brothers Big Sisters and the Game Loft. We definitely would not be the success story that we are without them. Thank you.
Thank you. For what? Same thing as he said.
Well said.
This is just one story of incredible positive change. Just one. There are over 30,000 other individual stories like this happening right now because of the efforts of United Way of Eastern Maine. But we can't do this work without you. I invite you to be a part of this vital work. Make your donation today. United, we can inspire hope and create opportunities for everyone. That's what it means to live united.